Hi, James Melendez, James the Wine Guy, here to share and celebrate this wine with you today. This is from Pazo de Señoráns, Albariño, Rías, Baixas, 2011 vintage, a 12% alcohol content wine, front label. And here's the back, and it's coming from a sub-region called the Valle de Salinas. I'll show you on a map where this is located. The very familiar Rías Baixas certification with a hologram, which I think is really well done. And for me, I recently tasted this wine in a hot and spicy tasting. My own hot and spicy tasting in my own home, what I call, in my own kitchen, called Taqueria Melendez. And what I loved about this tasting was I prepared 3 different styles of tacos. And in that, tasting together Albariño with spicy food. I made a very spicy red salsa and a very mild green salsa. Bringing these together, and I was a bit skeptical. I thought, I'm not so sure this is the perfect pairing. And of course, I've tasted a lot of Albariño with oysters or clams, shrimp, mussels, etc. It's pairing really well with those foods, of course. But, you know, what I found really remarkable was that the Albariño did not lose its place in this line, if you will, in this lineup of food. It was really bringing together these remarkable foods that I really, grew up with, that I cook all the time, and love to pair together. Generally with red wines, but to taste with a white wine, I was really pleasantly surprised. And I recommend it. Definitely give it a try. So when tasting is believing, give this a try so that you can really experience what I experienced. So for me, I love these wines. It's really a great sense of minerality and acid forwardness. Now, I want to show you on a map where this region is located, so you get a sense of where these wines are coming from. And so I talked about the subregion, Valle de Salinas, right here on the Atlantic. So this region right here, much further, much closer to the ocean, obviously, than the other subregions, and the Atlantic is right there. Great sense of it. Well, first of all, I always say, if you've had one Albariño, you have not had them all. And they do vary by producer and subregion, and of course, vintage. So here we go. Take a taste and tell you what this wine is like. Great sense of blood orange zest, fleshy calm pear, almond, white flower petals, and sesame. I give this wine a 9.2 out of a 10.0 scale. For more wine reviews, please go to jamesthewineguy.com. Subscribe to my videos on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Vimeo, Google+, Pinterest. Salud.